Speaker, over recent times we've seen an increasing trend of government failing to make statements to the House first, despite there being no barrier to them doing so. Thursday last week was a mess, with the Minister of State for Business and Trade trying to withdraw the statement on the UK-US trade agreement, despite members waiting in here for 7 hours for the statement to materialise. The decision to abolish NHS England was relayed to the House on the 13th of March, having been trailed in the media beforehand. On Wednesday, the 12th of March, an urgent question was granted regarding an announcement that had been made the day before on the Sustainable Farming Initiative being cancelled. On March the 6th, a consultation on North Sea energy that had been announced to the media the day before was relayed to the House in a statement. In February, the government changed refugee citizenship rules and still hasn't informed the House. Madam Deputy Speaker, on Monday this week, the Prime Minister announced the contents of the Immigration White Paper via a speech which mirrored Enoch Powell, despite Parliament sitting later that day. This is a consistent pattern of behaviour by the UK Government. I'm concerned, Madam Deputy Speaker, that there is little point in having a ministerial code if the Government can ignore one of the key principles with no sanction and apparently no consequences. The Government are nearly a year into their term, and so disorganisation or a lack of familiarity with the rules can surely no longer be cited as reasons for consistent breaches of the code. Madam Deputy Speaker, I believe the UK Government should adhere to the principles set out in the Ministerial Code, and that the Leader of the House must urgently set out how she intends to improve the situation and ensure adherence happens.
Well, can I thank her for raising this urgent question, and I welcome the opportunity to emphasise the importance that I do take these matters with. We have made a number of very big announcements to the House, often responding to world events in real times. I also recognise, and I hope she will respect this, that there are judgments to be made and there is a balance to be struck at times, and I do this with the best interests of the House in mind. There have been many times, she hasn't mentioned those, in this parliamentary session where statements have been made to this House long before the media or anybody else was aware of them. For example, on prison capacity, the increase of defence spending to 2.5%, the response to the Parliamentary Ombudsman's report into the women's state pension age, and many others. And actually, Madam Deputy Speaker, on many of those occasions, the criticism that I received was that members didn't have enough time to properly consider the details of those before having the opportunity to question the Minister. On the immigration white paper, I would just say, with that in mind, hard copies of the white paper, which is a very lengthy, detailed document, were made available in the table office at 9:30 that morning to allow members ample time to read and consider that before questioning the Home Secretary on the floor of the House in a session that lasted an hour and 25 minutes. She raises the US trade deal as well last Thursday. And look, I think we can all recognise that that didn't happen exactly as we would have liked it, because international events are often outside of our control, and on this occasion and on other occasions those international events don't take account of UK parliamentary sitting hours and our sort of timing. The Trade Minister made an oral statement to the House as soon as he was able to do so, and I was trying to get the balance right there between that statement being made when the maximum number of members were here versus a statement then not being made for several days otherwise, because it was a Thursday as the House was rising. So we are doing a lot. We are getting on with delivering a huge amount of issues and policies. These trade deals, which are unprecedented in relation to other countries, the US trade deal delivering lower tariffs for steel and car manufacturing, absolutely critical. The India trade deal delivering for Scottish distilleries and for Scotland as well. In trying to do everything all the time, we are trying to get that balance right, but I do want to just emphasise my commitment to making sure that when announcements can be made to this House first, they absolutely are.
Before you go, we kindly ask each and every one of you to show your support by liking this video and sharing it with your friends and family. This really helps us reach a much wider audience and spread the message further. Your support means a great deal to us and enables us to keep creating valuable content for everyone. Also, please don't hesitate to leave your thoughts and feedback in the comments section below. We truly appreciate hearing from you and engaging in meaningful conversations. Your participation makes a big difference and motivates us to continually improve. Thank you so much for your continued support.